pretty much anywhere, right? We get more fun with that. Who's excited though? What do you think? Percentage? What was that? 60? 60% haven't gone and told anybody about it. Would you not say anything? Afraid to tell somebody. What else? They threaten you. What else? Keeps on going back and forth. Like, why is it so easy to cyberbully? You don't have to come in direct contact with their face. You're absolutely right. You're not actually meeting them face to face. It's virtual. So that means they're not necessarily right in front of you, so you don't actually touch them or say anything directly to them. You have that computer screen. It's that disconnect. How long do you guys know each other for? 3 years. So you guys know each other pretty well then, right? Okay, we're going to try this. You go close your eyes, so you can't see anything, right? Did you feel me tap you? You did. How many times? Twice. Can you both turn to the audience? And how many times did I tap her? No times, none. How many times did I tap you? Twice. Where did you feel me tap you? Can you point to it? Right there. Where did I tap you? Give them a nice round of applause. I did that to prove my point when it comes to cyberbullying. You might not necessarily have to touch somebody for somebody to actually feel that hurt. That's the issue. With cyberbullying, you don't necessarily see the person right in front of you, and it's very easy. You don't see the hurt in their eyes. You don't see them crying. You're not inside their mind. And not only that, they might be bullied in school. And then you get home, and that's their safe haven. That's where they can relax. And they get home and they get bullied on the computer with hateful things. The biggest thing that you need to think about when it comes to cyberbullying is the fact that it's on the internet. And for those of you that don't know that power and what I mean by that, I'll let you watch this.
The Facebook called me the internet. That's what I wanted to talk to you. On the internet. That's why I came up. Comparing women to farm animals. I didn't end up doing that. It didn't stop you from writing it. As if every thought that tumbles through your head was so clever it would be a crime for it not to be shared. The internet's not written in pencil, Mark. It's written in ink.
The internet is not written in pencil. It's written in ink. Let that set in for a second. That means it doesn't go away. That means years from now, it could still be up there. For your kids to see, colleges to see, or employers to see, or family to see. That is the power of the internet. And all too often people don't think about that when they're posting. When I asked if anybody had posted anything that they regretted, a lot of hands went up. And then you think about it, it's written in ink. A lot of possible consequences. Assault, suicide, legal actions. So, we'll go to the next step, which is the difference between being a victim or a target. If you get anything from this presentation, this is what I want you to remember. Don't think victim, think target. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll show you what I mean by that. I need someone here that can help me out. Hold it up, as tight as you can. This is what I think of when I think victim. Why? Well, I find victim to be almost like a passive and giving in type word where it's, she was a victim to this or he was a victim to that. And it's more so that they couldn't do anything. There's nothing that they could do. They got themselves there and there's nothing that they can do, and that's not the case. The difference is that, like wearing a straitjacket, I want you to think target.
What do I mean by target?
I mean this.
We're in a struggle.
And if you're ever targeted with cyberbullying or anything else, it's not the easiest thing. Just like it's not easy doing this. So, once you get your hands free, and again, it's wiggling. And it might be, let's say you're getting cyberbullied, finding out who's bullying you, telling somebody, talking to your parents, talking to your teacher. With a little struggling, if you think of yourself as a target, you can be free. The whole idea is to get yourself out of the crosshairs. That's the difference between being a victim or a target. A target, think target, because if you find yourself, one, there's things to do to prevent it from happening in the first place. Two, if you find yourself in those crosshairs of somebody being a target for them, there's things you can do to get out of it.